Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and today I'm going to be drawing yet another creature that I came up with, a combination of three animals. This time it's going to be a goat, a roach, and a fat dude, which doesn't technically qualify as an animal unless you want to be really, really mean. But let's just say, okay, two animals and a man. So this was inspired somewhat by my recent adventures in Diablo, where if you've played it, you know, there are those fat mobs that explode, and there are also goat men that walk around with hooved legs and shit. So I killed a lot of those and just thought I would pick a few elements up and make my own thing. So the story behind a creature like this, from my perspective at least, would be the following. Obviously it's a mutation from starting from a man, because that's the base. That's what the most body parts belong to. So, I don't know, maybe a team of whatever, people, scientists, you name it. It's been done before in movies countless times. They land on this planet, and one night on this like strange planet for just research purposes, and one night maybe they get bit by this strange insect that hasn't never been encountered before, and they suffer these pretty terrible mutations, which forces them to grow like insect limbs from their backs, and just basically an unfortunate side effect. Like, I don't think those the limbs that I'll be including in this drawing actually would serve any practical purpose, because the creature is very unbalanced. It's very heavy set, and those limbs do nothing to maybe just keep the balance a bit. I think that would probably be the ultimate goal. And then they develop these like semi-clawed, semi-hooved legs. Not really like actually 100% hooved, but more like clawed, chitinous legs, just as a side effect from the mutation. And they basically like lose their minds maybe, and grow these like pincers from their faces, and just get messaged on Skype, and just, yeah, messaged on Skype yet again. People messaging on Skype. What else? Okay, so they're growing these pincers, and they turn like really primitive, and they forget everything they've ever known as humans, and I don't know, they start using like primitive weapons to just hunt, and along with their physical characteristics, they also develop this like insatiable hunger, and they keep feeding themselves until they get to the size that you can see in the drawing, and like eventually they explode, and you know, the AoE damage all over the place, acid, cockroach stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can be said about a creature like this. It's versatile. I can say that, like, you know, they live in primitive communities, and they keep these hoods over their heads because their eyes are like have become sensitive to sunlight because of the mutation side effects, and etc., etc. So this would be like a typical beast, I guess, beast man hybrid in a video game, if I were to be in charge of that. And it's a bit unnerving as a creature when you see something like that. I mean, probably could be even a boss, who knows, maybe not like a trash mob or something. But I think it's interesting trying to combine insects and humans. There's a lot of possibilities there that you can play with. I remember seeing The Fly when I was a kid with what was his name? Not John. Why do I keep thinking of John Goodman? It's the other guy, the guy with the bulgy eyes that tries to I don't know, like transpose or something with a fly, and he ends up getting combined with the fly and grows like these horrible monstrous limbs. Like, I was freaking out as a kid when I saw that, so it kind of stuck with me, and a lot of small elements served as inspiration for this particular drawing. So yeah, just thought I'd do it. Anyway, it took about 3 hours, which doesn't matter anyway, because when I do these experimental drawings, I don't put in as much detail as I do in my actual finished drawings. It's just for experimentation, exactly as I said. So not a lot of detail, so it doesn't really matter how much it took. But nothing, actually. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. But that's it. This is like, oh, also the skulls. Yeah, the skulls, like, you know, it starts... Also, Predator, I guess, could be named as an inspiration, because I thought of that when I started drawing the skulls. Like, it's like a tribal creature, and it a tribal cockroach man, and it collects the skulls of its victims, etc., etc. So, you know, it's fun. But yeah, thank you for watching, and this was it for, let's see, what would his name be? Goach Man? Yeah, or Man Goach. Man Goat Cockroach. Yeah, Man Goach. Let's go with that. So this is Man Goach. I'll see you for my next videos. Bye-bye.